California Nationhood, Initiative, Constitutional Amendment and Statute. That is the long name. Here's the short one, Calexit. Or in other words, California leaving the United States and becoming its own independent country, which might sound like a bit of a long shot, but you know what? This is a campaign that is now seeing some legal movement. Because there are lots of unhappy people in this state right now. This Los Angeles LAX airport at the weekend. Fury over Donald Trump's travel ban. Many here saying he is not their president. He won't be if California becomes its own nation. But hang on a second, this is not a quick process. Here's what's happened. California's Secretary of State has given campaigners permission to start collecting signatures, but they need more than 500,000, and they need them by the end of July. Big task ahead of you. Do you really think you can do it?
Yes, I believe we can do it. California is an independent country of its own already. We're a nation within a nation. We have the financial, economic, and diverse background to actually succeed as a nation on our own, and there's a lot of quiet support for this.
If they get them, then there's a ballot, and that ballot could lead to a change in the state constitution. Only after that will there then be a potential vote here in California saying, do you want to leave the United States? And all of that is just part one. If California votes yes, part two comes in Washington, D.C. Support needed in the House and Senate, plus ratification by 2/3 of U.S. states, which leads to an obvious question. Is this ever really going to happen, realistically?
I think it's very unlikely. Only 33% of California voters favor the idea at this moment. I think that's likely to go down as the downsides of secession are revealed. Also, with secession, where does it stop? If California leaves the United States, then what about Oregon, Washington, or the state of New York?
Remember, too, the US is the world's largest economy. California alone is, by some estimates, the world's 11th biggest. So, you pull that out, what happens?
Well, more important than big is that California is rich. We pay a lot in federal income taxes, and we don't collect a lot in Social Security, Medicare, other federal transfer payment systems. So that means you take California out of the federal budget, the deficit is going to explode.
This is a long road, and that potential hypothetical exit way off. But that movement to make it happen, very real. The United States, not so united right now, perhaps even less so in the future. Phil Lavelle, CGTN, Long Beach, California.